champions, Mr. Eno. Champions, Mr. Eno. Champions, Mr. Eno. RBS Cup champion, Mr. Eno. RBS Cup champion, Mr. Eno.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 700,000 guaranteed Metro Weekend Special Final Table. 320 total entries, which pushed the guaranteed pot to a whopping 880,000 pesos. And out of the 320 entries, let me give you our final 9 as this first hand unfold before us. At seat number 1 with 356,000 is Metro regular Tyrone Lim. Seat number 2, a former RVS main event champion with 338,000. He is Marco Kiko Almeres. Seat number 3 mula sa balwarte ng mga higante, Royly Chip Blaze Oracion with 273,000. Seat number 4, undoubtedly the player I am railing for, a friend of mine, Metro's very own Joven Huerto with 400,000. Seat number 5, a Canadian player who's been rounding the local circuit. He is the chip leader with 1,336,000. He is none other than Christian Lorty. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, my friend. It's actually Christian Lorty Cloutier. At seat number 6, with 275,000 is Jose J. Padilla. Seat number 7, he's been running deep in big tournaments lately, is Ryan Magbutay with 515,000. Seat number 8, a familiar face in a lot of Metro final table with 578,000 is Raymond Imperio. And rounding up the final 9, another Metro regular with 730,000, Ramon Roses. This is a hand between Tyrone Lim and Marco Almeres. Tyrone with Queen 5, Almeres with A6 suited. Both players actually have suited hearts for whole cards. And a bet on the turn is enough for Kiko Almeres to push Tyrone Lim away from this spot before I continue a big shout out to my drinking partner last night. Happy birthday, mahal na hari, Mike Takayama. I went to his, thank you for inviting me in your birthday bash last night. And this is my sparring partner in the table. None other than Philippines' number one and most beloved poker benefactor, the man, the music, the legend, Andrew De Ocampo. Ang sarap ng kwentuhan namin ni Boss Andrew kagabi. We were having such a good time listening to old stories from Mike Takayama himself. And then I had the very rare chance to swap stories with Boss Andrew. Boss Andrew, mabuhay ka. All right. And Pututoy, follow his Facebook page, subscribe to his Facebook page and YouTube channel, I think. That's Pututoy, Tutoy Servito. Just, wishing everybody good luck and railing for Joven Huerto, as am I. June Bondok is railing for Moy. Not sure who's Moy is. Enzo Arceo, likewise, is railing for Oven Toaster, Joven Huerto. I wonder, kasi sa table, yesterday in my table, si Mo Sakwing actually had a big chip lead. And I know for a fact that he ended Flight 1B as the chip leader. I wonder pangilan siya. Mark Antoine is waiting for his countrymen, if I may assume. Christian Lorty Cloutier. All right. Second hand taken down by Christian. He hails from Canada. I always thought that he's from France. I've always assumed that or thought that he's a French national. So now I can see that he's actually from Canada. But if my limited knowledge serves me right, one of the primary language in Canada is French. Is that correct? And we give a shout out to all. By the way, this live stream is simultaneously being featured in Metro Cards Club official Facebook page and also Metro Cards Club official YouTube channel. So you can watch this either in Facebook or in YouTube. Also being streamed also in my personal page, Sergeant Santori Vlogs. Raymond Imperio opening the action with ace-10 of Marco Almeres with the best starting hand in no limit hold'em. That's pocket aces. And he will re-raise the 32,000 opened by Raymond to 75,000. Chip Blaze. Royally Oracion. Let's go of his connectors. Oven Toaster. Joven Huerto with 5-8 off. Let's see. Let's go of his hand. And it is folded back to the original raiser, Raymond Imperio. Ace-10 off. I think he will call to see the flop. Ivan de la Cruz. No hangover because I did not drink. I only enjoyed the story of Boss Andrew and Mike Takayama regaling us of his stories back in the day. Also, June Colot Mondalo was in that table. Boss Edgar Asehan was in that table. Kuya Jojo Santos was also in that table. Fun night, fun night. celebrating the birthday of the one and only Mike Takayama of Philippine Poker. I think Raymond will spew more chips here as he flopped mid pair. He checked it to Marco. Marco's gonna bet the white chips are valued at 5,000. The blue chips are 1,000 and the gray chips are 10,000 just to guide you. So how many white chips Marco put out? That's 4, so it's 21,000. Of course, as expected, Raymond Imperio making the call to peel off another street, and the 4 of diamonds is peeled off on the turn. Again, Imperio checking it to Almerez. Kiko, as he is fondly called by friends, will file another barrel here. Bets 95,000. Raymond Imperio with currently 480, a little over 480,000 behind. This is asking one fourth, almost one fourth of his remaining stack. Let's see. Again, he makes the call. Pansin ko, this is I noticed this is a expected gameplay from Imperio, from Raymond Imperio. As the moment he hits something, and well, to be fair with him, he's only being beaten by a queen here, and he doesn't believe that Marco has the queen, so he's check calling him down. Again, he checked on the river. Let's see how Marco will try to. He is less than SPR1 here. He's got 190, almost 200 behind, and the pot is currently at 422. This is almost zero point 0.5 SPR, if I may say so. So let's see. Marco laying down the trap here. Used one of the time banks just to give that impression that he is making a hard time deciding. Hoping that that will do the trick and he can make Raymond Imperio call off his remaining stack. I think if my read on Raymond based on the past streams that I've watched this guy, Marco might just make him call here. Because from the start, hindi na siya naniwala na may queen. He didn't believe that Marco has the queen. He kept check calling him down. So if that's the premise, if that's his premise, he's gonna call him down and double up here. May tendency ganun sa Raymond eh. The moment he hit, as long as he can afford to call, and he's gonna call down his opponent. He might just double up Marco here. So 140, nagbawas pa. There's the call, and that's I think even if Marco shoved on the river, he would have been called. He has to realize, Raymond Imperio check called him on the flop, check called him on the turn, which is a clear indication that he's not crediting the queen to Marco and not even considering an overpair. So he could have doubled up in that hand, but still almost a double up. Not bad. Marco with that big pot jumped to second overall now with 752,000. All right, let's go to our Darby Abilinde. Pag tournament po ba meron kang time bank na kasama sa pagbayin mo or bibilin pa? Hindi po binibili ang time bank. Ang time bank pumapasok lang sa last 3 tables up to the final table. Ang purpose ng time bank is to speed up. Kasi ina-apply na yung shot clock. All players are given an initial 20 seconds or 30 seconds, depende sa rule ng isang tournament, to act on his hand. If not, he can opt to use a time bank, and that will give him an extra 30 seconds. Pututo, yes, there are so many Canadians in Canada. Hype ka. Remuel Sales, naglaro ka din ba ng tournament na yan? Yes, I busted out last level, and the last level to qualify with, I got crippled when my pocket kings got cracked by Queen 8 off suit. Jaime de la Cruz, after a very good showing in the recent Mega Stack, shout out to you and congratulations once again. Kams Kawakoy, one of our able-bodied dealer. Shout out, Railing Forb, Joven. Joseph Devesa, same table yesterday. What a call by you. Oy, thank you, thank you. But, you know, in retrospect, I was discussing it with my seatmate. I think I could have done better. It looks good, but, you know, I should have just shoved on that hand because I was reading everything correctly. Still, you know. Brian Bal, pa-shoutout, boss, sa aking wifey na si Wayne Bal. Okay. Wayne Bal. Okay. Salamat. JB Bigera, shoutout sa anak ko kay Sam, Sab at Isa. Mahal na mahal kayo ni Daddy JB. Sam, Sab at Isa Bigueras. Daddy JB loves you very much. Laging mag-aral. Ako po yung nakachamba ng Queen 7. Queen 8 ka ata doon, Joseph? I think you had Queen 8. Queen 8 off. Nag-backdoor ka na one card straight. All good, all good. Talagang ganun ng poker. Gusto ko yung all-in mo because I was ahead. So, ganun talaga. The run out did not favor me. So, there are days like that. Pag sanay ka na sa tournament, you just, you know, shrug it off your shoulder. Jason Cruz, magandang gabi sa'yo. Kat Baroha is one of our live stream viewers, of course, railing for the love of her life. Chip Blaze, Royly Oracion. Yes, Joseph. Okay, hold on. All right. Marco Almeres, ace 5 suited. As Ramon Roses limped with was suited one gapper. Sihak Comia, shout out from Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. Shout out to you, Sihak Comia, and happy watching. Jack Hidalgo, shout out sa'yo, happy watching. Bronze Arceo is waiting for Boss Joven Huerto. Jack Hidalgo adds he is watching from Davao City sa ating mga pokerista diha sa Davao. Maayong gabi. Christian coming in with Queen Jack suited diamonds. And si Marco raised to 40,000 and Christian and Ramon makes the call. Marco hitting top pair, Christian with mid pair. And suddenly I can't see the flop cards. What I saw that was that it's ace high, which gives Marco top pair, and there's a jack, which gives Christian Lorty Cloutier a mid pair, and because of that, not sure what happened to our graphics. Okay, think there's a bet on the flop, and the turn gives Christian the trips. Leads out for a 300,000 bet. Ramon Rosas will get out of the way. Marco Almirez. And these guys have been playing a lot with Christian to know that Christian can actually pull this move even without have hitting anything. So that for that reason, I think Marco will make the call here. But this is a big bet coming from Christian. Wow, this is a good laydown by Marco Almirez, making sure he doesn't pay the Canadian player. And in hindsight, Christian can, I think Christian is anticipating that if he checks, because he was first to act, that Marco might check behind and he doesn't want to lose that opportunity to get in more chips. But the problem is he bet really big. Maybe he's hoping that his image will pay off in that play, but Marco, ever the smart player, didn't fall for that trap. So Christian taking down that pot. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined this live stream, you're watching the final table of the 700,000 guaranteed Metro Weekend Special. Prize pool ballooning to 880,000 in cash. And out of the 320, we're down to the final 9. This is all happening in Metro Card Club, home of Philippine poker champions, located inside the Metro Walk complex in Ortigas, Pasig. Yung mga nasa YouTube natin na nanonood, magparamdam naman kayo para ma-shoutout ko kayo at mapasalamatan by supporting the live stream of Metro Card Club. Hagio Atade railing for Ramon Roses. Raymond Imperio not interested to play his connectors under the gun. Ramon Roses with King 10 suited diamonds. This is enough reason for him to open the action. He raised it to 40,000. The current blinds right now is 8,000, 60,000. So this is a little over 2 BB raise for Ramon Roses. Folded down to Chip Blaze at the hijack position. He's not also gonna call. Oven Toaster, Queen 3 off. Jay Padilla sa small blind. Folded down to Ryan or Ryan Magbutay. The big blind has got 4 deuce off. He's also not gonna make the call. So uncontested pot taken down by who raised? Ramon Rosas. Open the action. Marlon Santos, pa-shoutout dun sa kalaro ko kagabi na naggalit at na-badbeat ko daw siya sa aces ko at jacks niya sa ace jack 3 na board. Gusto mo lang iabang na yung aces mo nag-set tapos na double up ka. Pero marami namang ganyan. And you can't expect them to understand. Randy Alday, uy, long time no see. Can't wait to watch the day you winning one of the streamed FT. Sarge, good evening. Hindi ka lang talaga lagi nanonood, Boss Randy. Pinalad na tayo na maka-take down. Alain Ruiz from Batangas. Tama ba? Shout out, isa sa mga masisipag nating floor manager sa Metro Card Club. Owen Toaster bannering the Metro Team Pro patch. Of course, Owen Toaster, one of the original Metro Team Pro. And flying the flags also of Team Good Guys. Ayan. Team Good Guys. Charles Lim railing for Chip Blaze and Joven Huerto as he took down that uncontested pot. And he is currently in the middle of the pack at 5th place with 25 bigs. Very healthy stack for Joven Huerto. This is the 8th hand of this final table. Chip Blaze showing us how he plays. Opening the action, early position with 9 deuce suited. Enough to make Oven Toaster let's go of his ace-10 suited hearts. And I was just about to make a comment, but now seeing the pocket kings of Christian Lord T. Cloutier, that ace-10 suited fold looked like a genius move from the Oven Toaster. Ryan Magbutay with 10 jack off. And Ryan, prudence is the better part of valor. Folding his hand, sawdust Raymond Imperial and Ramon Roses back to Chip Blaze. He's got 9 deuce suited clubs. And he's not gonna engage. Sire, how do you pronounce? Sire or Sirens Agang. Pa-shoutout po kay TL. Yapit Yawi. From Butuan, Mindanao. Chinge is waiting for Kiko. Blind versus blind battle. Ramon Roses. No, it's not gonna be blind versus blind. That's Ramon Roses makes the race to 55,000. Tyrone Lim and Tyrone is gonna let go of his big blind. That's an uncontested. That's an uncontested pot for Ramon Roses again. Donald Garcia railing for Asyong. I think that's Rainer Magbutay. Mark Pagsuyuin, good evening. And he's railing for Joven Huerto and Tyrone Lim. Chip Blaze with King High. King 10 off. Chip Blaze raising it to 35,000. Oven Toaster making the call with King Queen suited. Christian Cloutier with pocket eights, the snowman for him. Christian 3 bets to 120. It's gonna be folded down to Chip Blaze, who lets go of his hand down to Oven Toaster. Can Oven Toaster makes this call? Joven Huerto giving his hand much thought. And eventually, Joven Huerto makes the fold. Ooh, tough laydown for the Oven Toaster. Rodolph Ramos, shout out from Double B Poker Club, the one in Lipa. This is the 11th hand of this final table. Iron Lim. Wow, Iron Lim folding pocket 6 pre-flop. Chip Blaze with Ace King goes all in, jams on Ramon Roses's open of almost 3 bigs. Chiro De Leon, hype ka. Stake mo ako sa susunod na kick-off ha. Chiro De Leon. Rion Balin, wala talaga. Nagkalimutan na talaga. Ewan ko ba. Ramon Roses makes the call. He covers Chip Blaze. This is a flip. Sorry, not not a flip, but Chip Blaze is ahead. But Ramon Roses holding live cards. Flop is ace high, looking good for Roy Oracion, but this still gonna be a sweat as Ramon Roses flops a flush draw jack on the turn. 7 outs to fade for Roy Lee. 7 on the river completes the double up for Roy Lee. Chip Blaze Oracion mula sa balwarte ng mga higante. With that, Chip Blaze doubles up to 302,000. Ramon Roses goes down to 559. Still a healthy stack for Roses. Pocket tens for Christian Cloutier. Raised to 40,000. Jay Padilla 3-bet jams with ace jack offsuit. Total of 235,000. Table is being folded back to Christian most probably. Chip Blaze at the small blind. Oven toaster on the big. And Christian will make the call. This is a flip. Pocket tens for Christian Cloutier. And ace jack of 4. Jose J. Padilla. 6 outer for Padilla here. Boss Charles Lim, maraming salamat sa shout out sa'yo. Mabuhay ka. Good evening. Here we go. Tournament live of Jay Padilla on the line here against the pocket tens of Christian, the chip leader. Flop is Jack High. Jay Padilla outflops Christian. Now Christian, that king on the turn improves him to a double belly. 4 on the river completes the double up for Jay Padilla. Christian gets hit, but still has 1.5 million chips. Still dominating this table. There's the current chip count. In our YouTube live chat, Joe Developer is saying, hi, same table yesterday. Not quite sure what you mean by that, Joe. Are you saying you're on the same table with these guys or are we on the same table yesterday? Chinge sa ating Facebook Live. Wala bang poker tournament ngayon sa Myanmar or Bangkok? Alam ko wala ata. Wala namang hindi naman sila uh, traditional poker or I don't think they Myanmar or Thailand have hosted international tournaments before. I could be wrong. What I know is everybody knows that they got hit by a 7.5 magnitude earthquake 2 days ago. So our hearts goes to our brothers and sisters from Myanmar and Thailand. Jay Padilla raises to 45,000. The current blinds is 10,000, 20,000. Christian will not defend, so Jay takes down an uncontested pot. Pumping, Tayag says, let's go! Let's go, let's go! And number 14 of our final table, Ryan Magbutay, connector, so a one gapper rather, not gonna play that. Edward Garcia, Boss Wewet from Phoenix. Any big tournament this April dyan sa Pinas? Yes! Metro Summer event is gonna run. Sorry, not Metro Summer. Philippine Poker Tour, 4 million guaranteed. Is gonna run from April 21 to 28, if I'm not mistaken. I think we will flash the relevant posters when we go on break. Iron Lim raises to 45,000. Christian with Ace Queen off goes all in. And Iron with a quick fold. Christian still lords it over with 1.5 million in chips. Second is Marco. Second place is Marco Almirez, former RVS main event champion. Remuel Sales sa May, I think meron ding event si Metro. Christian with King 8 off. Slap at the button, he raises to two bigs, 40,000. Current blinds at 10,000, 20,000. Ryan Magbutay with one gapper. Ryan defends his big blind. Flop shows ace high, which Christian can easily represent. He bets on this flop, and it's a quick fold from Ryan Magbutay. The chip leader, Christian Cloutier, still raking those chips in to his stack. Go back to table action. This is hand number 16. Deep Blaze with the Rufame hand. Not interested to play that. Oven Toaster not taking advantage of that ace high, even though he's in the late position. Let's just go as Jay Padilla will make or take advantage of his dealer's position. Races with 10-6 suited. And no caller for Jay Padilla. Canadian player Christian still is on the top as far as our sabi ni Anthony, shoutout sa bata ni Chuck Peregrino. Ang 25.5 ang double B. Owel Ama. Remel Sales, naglaro ka din ba ng tournament? Yes, naglaro po ako yesterday. Flight B at Flight B lang. Inaabangan ko na magka 7-5 hand. Si Boss Joven Huertas live stream. Okay. Let's see, no? That's coming from Chinge. Alright, Chip Blaze. King 10 off for Jay. Folded down to the small blind. Raymond Imperio not keen on playing his hand. Pocket 6 for Ramon Roses. Ramon contemplating on what to do on the big blind. And Ramon Roses with a 3-bet jam over the open by Jay Padilla. Let's see if Jay can find a call here. He's counting his stack. And he will not make the call, Ramon Roses. Si Glenn Mendoza railing for Ramon Karate Roses. Sammy Kabawatan also for Ramon. Pustahan natin manok mo sa Sabado. Yun lang. Marlon Santos. Lakas ng tira naman. Remel Sales, medyo nalito ako. Paano tournament na 3 days? Well, 3 days siya kasi yung first 2 days, qualifying rounds yon. Day 1A on a Friday, Day 1B, and Day 1C on a Saturday. So meron kang tatlong flights to qualify for the main day, which is a Sunday. Kaya siya naging 3 days. Halimbawa, naglaro ka ng flight A nung Friday, hindi ka nag-qualify, o balik ka ulit ng Saturday. Dalawang flights yon. Subukan mo flight B, hindi ka nag-qualify. Flight C, hindi ka nag-qualify. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka tatawid or hindi ka babalik ng Sunday. Alright, chip blaze with queen 10 off. Oven toaster with suited connectors. He will not engage. Jacks for Christian. Christian is enjoying a sort of a card rush here. Christian 3 bets 215. Back to Cheap Blaze. Cheap Blaze makes the call. He's got only one overcards against the Jacks of Christian. And this is gonna be disastrous for Chip Blaze. He flops top pair, still not good to beat the Jacks. Christian bets, and Roy Chip Blaze Oracion all in to call, makes the call. Now he is behind and his tournament life is on the line here. Ace on the turn. He needs a queen or a turn. He's down to a 2-outer as 3 people have thrown queens and tens. End of the line for Roy Chip Blaze Oracion. Bowing out for 9th place. And he's gonna take 18,250 in cash prize. Ramon Salas, ibig so yes, pag nag-qualify ka ng 1A, di mo na kailangan maglaro ng 1B or 1C. Pero na lang, kung maliit yung stack mo, let's say, ang nag-qualify ka nga, pero ang stack mo, 4,000 na lang. O, di pwede mong save na yon, pwede kang mag-try ulit na maglaro ng 1B or 1C para makakuha ka ng bigger stack. Kasi ano to multiple entry pwede, but big stack forward, the biggest stack. Bawa naglaro ka ng day 1A, nakakuha ka ng 4,000, naglaro ka ng day 1B, nakakuha ka ng 30,000, naglaro ka ng day 1C, 150,000. Yung 150,000 lang ang madadala mo sa day 2. GG sa'yo, Chip Blaze, Royally Oracion. 9th placer dito sa ating 700,000 Metro Weekend Special. Sorry, I got distracted because I saw Joven Huerto throwing pero kasi early position siguro iniisip niya, but I think I would have raised with that hand. But still, it's to each his own, ika nga, whatever kung anong gameplay nila, that's, and I know they are, but parang medyo siguro Joven Huerto is wary of the guy on his left, but now he's down to 16 bigs. Personally kasi sa akin, at 20 to 25 bigs at this stage, medyo nag-iisip na ako nun. Parang I don't wanna, hover in that spot. So, I've seen two hands na ito, opinion ko lang naman, I've seen two hands that Boss Joven folded when easily could have raised. Sa tingin ko lang. Anyway, what he might be doing is the correct one as opposed to how I do my gameplay. This is the 20th hand of this final table. Kada sali mo, 1A. Basta every time nasasali ka, magbabayad ka ng buy-in. Rufa may hand for Raymond Imperio. Ramon Roses, this time it's his turn to get fish hooks. He raised it to 70,000. Marco Alvarez with ace-9 off. Nasa small blind. Marco folds. Down to oven toaster at the big 10-6 off. And you know he's not gonna play this because he has folded better hands than that. As we continue, we're down to 8 players. The first casualty of this live stream table and final table is Roy De Orachon was the first casualty. So I was just told last 13 players were all awarded a bonus of a PPT main event seats. So all these remaining players are assured to get an extra PPT main event seat on top of their uh, tournament winnings. Ryan Magbutay, early position, opens the action with ace jack off. Raymond Imperio looking at his queen jack suited. He's gonna shove all in 157. Ramon Roses with ace queen off makes the fold. Kasi 3-bet na nga naman yon. And it was coming from Raymond Imperio, whom generally has a very tight image. Kuya Edwin, mabuhay ka. Happy watching sa'yo, Kuya Edwin. So it's a open from Reiner or Ryan Magbutay, a 3-bet jam for Raymond Imperio, and Ramon Roses folds ace queen off. Marco Alvarez with pocket jacks makes the call. Makikita natin dito or baka mabasa natin ang dahilan kung bakit hindi nag-decide si Marco Alvarez to isolate. Palagay ko dito palilipasin lang niya yung or titingnan lang muna niya yung flop kung hindi siya matatamaan. In the meantime, Rai Magbutay with ace jack off is the original raiser of the sand. Now he is kumbaga nabigla siya of why Marco would just flat a 3-bet. Such a strong move from Marco Alvarez. And if he puts it that way, I think Ryan Magbutay will make a good fold dito. Letting of ace jack. Uy, kala ko tinapon na niya. Time bank lang pala. Unfortunately for Reiner, hindi lang niya nakita na parang apat na All right, there's the Rai Magbutay letting go of his ace jack. Now Raymond Imperius tournament live on the line here against the pocket jacks of Marco Almeres and several people I remember letting go of their queens. Sabi ng kaibigan natin, Pampangas best Jojo Bay, shoutout daw kasi pang 13th siya. Na-out siya ni Tyron Lim. Ayun lang, sayang. But still, GG sa'yo, Jojo Bay, John J. Magadan, aka Jojo Bay Bohol. No help for Imperio, although he has improved to a flush draw and a gut shot. And both were given. Ay, hindi. Clubs pala yon. Sorry. But still, he managed to get his gut shot on the river. Heartbreaker for Marco Almeres. Aray ko, yung gut shot. Hindi na lang yung flush eh. Mas maraming outs yung flush. Pero on bottom line, you lost the hand with an almost dominated hand of the opponent. But still, that's how the cookie crumbles. Shoutout sa ating, again, binabati natin. Happy birthday sa nag-iisang hari ng Philippine Poker, Mike Takayama. Thank you for inviting us into your lovely home last night. Thank you also to Miss Grace Takayama. Huwag niyong kalimutan, if you're in the Commonwealth Fairview area, halos sa likod lang ng SM North, nandun makikita yung Barbers and Beauty Lounge, aesthetic lounge ni Miss Grace Takayama at ni Mike Takayama. Pasyal lang kayo doon kung magpapagupit lang kayo. Have your lashes done, your nail done. Ako nung sinamahan ko si Pasing doon, ako, hydrofacial. Sarap. And the price is reasonably good. So if you're ever in the area, do drop by sa Barbers and Beauty. Let's go back to Marco Almeres. He's got 10-6 off. He raised it to 35,000. Oven toaster with king 4 suited again. He will not engage. J Padilla queen 5 suited. And J Padilla, because he just needs to add a little over one big, he will make the call. He's priced into call here. And he outflops Marco Almeres, hitting mid pair. J Padilla checks it to Marco. Of course, when you flop, when your hand doesn't have any value on the flop and you're the aggressor, you need to fire the second barrel. But Jay, well, fortunately for him, for Marco Almeres, Jay Padilla hits mid pair. Of course, he will make the call to peel off one more street. All right, macro betting. Jay with a check raise. And that's enough for Marco to discontinue playing that particular hand. There's a chip count. Christian Cloutier still lording it over with 1.9 million. Second is Ramon Roses. Raymond Imperio, the dead man's hand, ace 8 off. Iron Lim, king high, king 7 off to be exact. Won't play it. Marco Alvarez has had it. Oven toaster with connectors. Ryan Magbutay with pocket fours, facing the open of Christian Lordy Cloutier. From the button, Ryan makes the call. Flop is queen high, no help for Christian, but Marco Alvarez doesn't know that. Turn is an 8. Ryan once again checks. Palagay ko, he's just gonna check call this. Unfortunately for him, all those 4 cards beats his pocket 4. And the second barrel of Christian is enough for Kiko to let go of his winning hand. So far, by that stage of turn, he was actually ahead, or his hand was actually ahead. May additional tanong si Remwell. Paano mo malaman kung mag-qualify ka for day 2, may sir? Hindi. Malaman mag-qualify ka kung after 13 levels na laruan ng day 1, may chips ka pa. Then that will qualify you to day 2. Ramon Roses looks at Cowboys for his hand. Raise it to 20,000. Everybody folds behind. Raymond Imperio at the big blind with connectors. Raymond Imperio makes the call. It's top set for Ramon. Unfortunately for him, Raymond does nothing to pay him off. Both players checking the flop. Now the turn of queen improves Raymond to a gut shot. Let's see, can he still make that call, relying only on a gut shot, as Ramon Roses just bets 25,000. River is a 4. Ramon bets 50,000. Instant fold from Raymond Imperio. Sabi ni Marnie, pa-shout out kay Apple, my love, so sweet. Ayun. Shout out sa'yo, Apple, ni Marnie. Ryan Magbutay, Sured One Gapper. Heads up between Ramon Roses and Ryan Magbutay. Ramon calling with nothing on the flop. Now he's gonna try and represent this jack. He's playing from the small blind. Carl Rich Eros. Shoutout daw kay Arning Raval. And Ramon successfully took down that pot with that bluff against Ryan Magbutay. King 4 off for Joven, who was yet to make a move here. In our final table, started this final table with 400, and I think he bleeded out more than 100,000 in chips. A cut shot for Marco, a top pair for Christian. Christian goes all in, and a quick fold from Marco Alvarez. Christian overplaying all the flops that he has the top pair. So the danger in that is that if he hits top pair, he tends to overplay it. He runs against an over pair or a top pair with the better kicker, then he's gonna pay a big price for that. This is hand number 28. Ramon Rosas with ace 7 suited. Raise it to 50,000. Marco Almeres. Is this the second time that Marco has aces? I think, no? This is the second time. The first time was against Raymond Imperio, and Raymond was holding ace 10 and hit 10 on the flop. And one of our bosses, Boss Christopher Chops Chua, shouted from Baguio with Richard and Edison. Also, please greet Ciara, Kate, Micah, and Ami. Happy drinking. Uy, Ciara, Kate, Mika, and Ami. Happy drinking from Boss Christopher Chops Chua. And big shout out also to Richard and Edison. Happy watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying some of the best poker action that Philippine poker can offer. Wow! What a flop for Ramon. He flopped not flush. 1% of the chance you'll get that. Marco, let's see if Marco can get away from this. He's got aces. He is already drawing dead here. Let's see if Ramon will able to get all of his chips, because as it stands, there's no folding for Marco Almeres here. Ramon laying down the trap, just flats that turn bet by Marco Almeres. Marco might, if he overplays this hand, which I don't blame him if he does so. He's under one, is SP under SPR1. Yes, he's stuck. There's the jam. There's the call by Ramon. And of course, Marco Almeres, what a way to go out. Heartbreaker, get aces against a dominated hand. Your opponent flops not flush. What can you do? Sabi nga nila, how to win. Marco Almeres, former RVS main event champion, exits this final table at 8th place. He gets 21,250 for his 8th place finish. What a heartbreaker. To open with the best starting hand in no limit hold'em, and on the turn you're drawing dead. Ouch. Eto, kasama rin natin to kagabi. Shout out kay Julius Madrigal. Kasama natin sa birthday ng mahal na hari. The king of Philippine poker. Belated happy birthday again. Celebrated his birthday yesterday. We were with him. I think till 3:30 this morning. Had the pleasure of exchanging a few pleasantries and stories with these guys. Some of the best in Philippine poker and Philippine billiards. Kyle Amoroto was there. And then we had the pleasure of being visited by J Skills and Abaddon of Battle Rapper MCs. Galing. I'll be posting yung mga video na kinuha ko doon sa mga impromptu performances nila last night. Suited connectors for Ryan Magbuta and Jack Sured. Raised it to 2 BB. oven toaster, just connectors, not suited. And uncontested pot taken down by Ryan. Alvin Santiago, shoutout sa Team Poker ng Pamana Water. Happy watching to you guys. Extra minutes remaining in this level. We're currently at level 25, and after this, we will have our first break in the final table. Oven toaster with King High. He has yet to play a pot here in this final table ever since we started. And he continues. All right, Christian Cloutier once again taken down that pot. He is holding 44% of the total chips in play. Second is Ramon with 1.2 million. Jay Padilla is in third place. RK Facundo Brondial. Masarap na yung chicken. Hindi ako kumain ng chicken feet kasi ang dami nung lechon at nung pizza at napakatamis nung mani. Actually, hindi ako nakatikim. Plano kong tikman kaso natamad ako bigla. Shoutout sa iyo, Facundo. Shoutout sa isa sa mga miyembro ng Team Good Guys. Ayan, Boss Vic Peña. Railing for his fellow Team Good Guys. Tropa na si Boss Joven Huerto. Kaya pala naubos yung lechon. Oo, masarap nga. Hindi alam mo naman. Bawal tayo ng maraming lechon. Pakundo, kaya ganon. Anong oras kayo umuwi? James Jimenez, shoutout kay Ramon Roses. Huwag mo kalimutan yung balato para may pangsabong kami bukas. Yun lang. As Christian Lorty Cloutier continues to railroad this final table. There's the current chip count. Tyron Lim down to 6 bigs. Oven Toaster down to 8.2 bigs. Both these guys have to do something or they will just be grinded out by this table. Ramon with pocket twist. Tyron Lim with the jacks. I mean, rest assured he will jam on this hand. Yes, as I've said earlier, he's down to 6 bigs. Raymond Imperial with ace high on the big blind. Of course, I think because of the fact that the Tyrone is already short stacked. I mean, Ramon doesn't have any choice but to make the call here. You open for 2 BB. You're only being asked to put in an extra 4 bigs. You have to make the call here. And Ramon Roses decides to lay down his hand despite being asked to just put in an extra 4 bigs. But 4 BB is 4 BB. And he knows the range of Tyrone very well, so he doesn't want to maybe give Tyrone the chance to double up. But that's the danger of not being aware of the stack of your opponents on the table. He knows that at any given time, when you open these short stacks, can easily jam on you, and you should be able to, you know, be ready to make the call. Let's see, Joven Oven Toaster Huerto with King Queen suited, and he will open jam. Oh, King Queen offsuit rather. Sorry, it was a club. All right. Ryan Magbutay with pocket force is not gonna make a call. Ramon also not making the call, and Joven Huerto takes down the pot on his first jam, and just right on the dot, we are going to our first break for this final table. 10-minute break. We will be right back after 10 minutes.
RBS Cup champions, Mr. Eno. Let's go! Fight, fight, fight! Time, RBS Cup champion, Mr. Eno.
All right. And we see Ryan Magbutay all in against Roman Roses. Ryan outflaps Roses, hitting top pair and flush draw. Rosses with two overcards still. The outer turn is a 5. Ryan in a good position to double up here. Magandang gabi sa'yo, Roy Pamplona. Reverse of 4, so it's a double up for Reiner Ryan Magbutay, courtesy of Ramon Roses. Big double up for Ryan, jumping to 610,000 in stack, while Roses is brought down to 810, still healthy for him. All right, I think we just had a problem with our. We see the table being cleared because under that table, this is a specialized table because it allows or it contains the hardware for our live stream software, and sometimes it tends to get uh, kicked by the players in the final table, and it affects the performance of our software. All right, I think problem have been addressed. So we were told that I think a player accidentally kicked the power cord, dislodging the power cord of the RFID table, hence rendering the software inoperable. So we have fixed that and we are going to continue with our final table. Or I think they are still restarting everything. All right, so cards are being dealt again. So we resume the action. But we're stuck with the software. All right, I think there was an effect, so we will pause a little bit because after the restart, the software is showing real time, and we have to restart with the 20 so that we can enable the 20-minute delay. We'll be right back.